So here we are on day 2, and first I just wanted to do like a bit of a debrief from yesterday. I meant to do something last night, but it was a bit dark, and yeah, so I thought I'd do it this morning instead. It was a good day actually, 17k, and that took me about 4 hours to do. I wasn't feeling particularly tired in the legs or feet or anything, so I'm quite happy about that. So I had it in my mind that I was going to finish just before Carlisle, stay somewhere just before Carlisle, and then progress on a lot further on day 2 today. Finished close to a place called Beaumont. So yeah, that was a good place for me to stay. So that brings us on to day 2. And the plan today was to get up nice and early, like I did. 7 o'clock I was walking, I set off walking, so I was happy about that. And this route basically goes all the way, it goes pretty much into Carlisle town centre. So I'm gonna get there in about an hour's time, I think. And I'm gonna have some breakfast, set myself up for the day. So yeah, then I'm just gonna get my head down, get some distance in. So it's going to be a long day, I think. We're looking at it's basically 26 to 36 kilometres, depending on where I finish. One spot is, I think it's called Banks. There's also another spot that I'm sort of looking at, which is Gill's Land. I think there's a campsite just past there, which could be a nice place to finish the day. But yeah, big day of walking today. Let's get my head down. Right then, we'll make this quick because it's raining. And it's supposed to be raining for a couple of hours now, but maybe not this heavy. But yeah, so I'm just leaving Carlisle now. I've had some breakfast there, so restocked with some water. So yeah, basically now I'm just going to get my head down and see how far I can get. We've done 11k so far, just over 11k in sort of just under 3 hours. So we're making good time, making good progress. But I think I'm going to see how I feel at about 12 o'clock. See what sort of distance I've done, how my body's feeling, and then I'll make a call on whether I'm going to go further or whether I'm going to cut it a bit short. It's gone 12:30 now, and I thought I'd check in with how I'm feeling and the plan for the rest of the day. I've done about 23 kilometres now today. I've been walking for I think it was 5.5 hours. So I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, but I've still got some energy in the tank, and nothing's really causing me massive problems apart from just a little bit of fatigue. So I think we're in a good place for the day. So I've also decided that I'm going to set myself down at the first campsite, the one that's soonest. I think it's about another 12 kilometres away. The reason for that is there's a little town near it called Brampton that I think's like 4 kilometres away, something like that. So it's quite close. And my idea is that I can set up camp, have a little stroll into town, maybe get some warm food in me, and then get back and have a good night, and then be fresh for tomorrow is the idea, I think. I think if I kill myself on an earlier day, it's just gonna, I'm not gonna have as much energy for the later part. So I suppose I'm pacing it really. I'm thinking let's not push too hard too soon, and maybe save the push for the day after or day 4. So here we are, we're at the campsite, the end of day 2, or the end of walking for day 2. So yeah, it was a pretty tough day actually. It was 36 kilometers and it was under 9 hours of walking. So that's a good effort. I'm happy with that. I've made some good progress. So yeah, the first half of the day was pretty wet. So yeah, it was a little bit more miserable walking in that, but the second half it definitely dried off, and we started to see a bit of the wall as well. I think, particularly in that sort of probably last 2 hours, there was bits of wall. There was, it felt like you were walking on the wall basically. So yeah, I was happy about that. There was also a pretty brutal climb at the end. So up until now it's been really flat walking. So yeah, I think we're going to get a few little undulations now, I think, as we continue to go further inland. But yeah, it was the right call to finish the day here. I think I probably, if we had a bit more daylight, then I probably would have pushed on a bit more. But because of the time of year it is, it's like the sunset. It's starting to get dark about 6 o'clock. So I wanted to get the tent up and get a camp set in the light really still. So yeah, good day. I think it's going to be another tough day tomorrow. I think we're going to try and push a little bit further, but we will wait and see exactly how I'm feeling tomorrow. And with these things, I think sometimes you need to be a bit flexible. You just need to take things into consideration as you go in. So I've got a bit of a plan for tomorrow, but I think we'll talk about that tomorrow. Right then, so this is probably a little bit unconventional for backpacking, but basically we've got a nice dinner, which I'm very, very happy about. How about that?